Entertaining. Baking. The Christmas Maven with Muriel Sterling.
Well, hello, my festive friends. Today we'll be doing some holiday branch craft. We can never have enough Christmas. But as you know, Christmas is not about the tree or the presents. It's about bringing people together. And
look, Mom, it's Grandma on her old TV show.
So it is.
Oh, I keep that show running to keep myself in the Christmas spirit. Now, Muriel Sterling was well loved in this town. It's a sad day when she passed. How long ago now?
Almost 3 years.
Well, it's a good thing she had a daughter to pass the crown to.
Oh, thanks, Kirk, but I'm no crown for me. My mother had big shoes to fill, and maybe someday I'll fit into them, but not yet.
It doesn't really fit on that vehicle of yours, does it? How about I just drop it off at your place on my way home?
I'm fine, thank you, but I'll figure this out.
Far be it from me to tell the Christmas Maven how to get her tree home.
Oh, well, like I said, I'm not really the...
Mom, why don't I just call Dad and ask him to pick it up for us? You could get a ticket. We learned in driver's ed.
Sweetheart, Candy Cane Lane is only 3 miles away. Don't worry, I got this. Told you we'd make it home. Easy peasy.
Mom, you just hit a car. A police car.
Hey, you just hit my car. What do you know? Ivy Donaldson.
Tilda? This is your car?
Well, no, it's the police department's car, which you just rear-ended.
I just tapped it. A small, gentle, little tap, see? There's no damage.
I was afraid you were gonna get a ticket.
Tilda, this is my daughter, Jordan.
Hello, Jordan. And yes, I should give your mom a ticket. Driving with an obstructed view is a Class C misdemeanor.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to tell my...
How about if I promise that I've learned my lesson? Besides, it's Christmas. And why are you parked in front of my house anyway?
Oh, I'm moving in. Got my keys yesterday.
You're moving here? Next door to me? To Candy Cane Lane?
Yeah. Well, I didn't know you still lived here.
Oh, well, I didn't, but then It's a long story, but yes, I do. I do still live here. Again. So, I assume your real estate agent told you about the decorating standards here on Candy Cane Lane?
Sure did. Even got me to sign one of those silly contracts y'all have. Which looks like you didn't sign? Where are your lights?
Well, actually, I was just gonna get to that a little bit later.
Hey, Tilda!
Well, looks like no ticket for you today. Gotta go.
Haven't I seen that lady in some of your old photo albums?
Yeah, we used to be friends in high school.
What happened?
People grow apart.
Come on, let's get this tree inside and start decorating. Oh, wow. I see lots of potential.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
Oh, nice fireplace.
Steve. Meet my sister, Georgie. This is Steve. Steve is my crime-fighting accomplice.
I thought your partner was named Henry.
Henry retired. Now I'm the guy who rides shotgun with your sister.
Nice to meet you.
Look at the size of this dining room.
That cinches it. We're having Christmas dinner here.
What? No, I do not host Christmas dinner. You host Christmas dinner, at least since Mom and Dad moved.
Come on, you're living on Candy Cane Lane. It has to be you now. Ah, oh, look at this street. It's Mom's Christmas village come to life. Look at this woman. What a character.
Mom, Mrs. Walters alert.
You're allowed to run. Save yourself while you can.
I'm not scared of her.
Mrs. Walters, what can I do for you?
It's December 1st. People will be lining up by dark, and there's still 2 houses without any lights.
Ah, well, Tilda, the owner of that house, just moved in, so I think we ought to give her...
I'm well aware of Officer Morrison and her situation. But your house? No lights? You're chair of the Icicle Falls Christmas Committee, Ivy. The official ambassador of Candy Cane Lane. And you haven't put up lights yet?
Rob used to do that. And I'm trying to get to it. I do have some other
But
decorations.
not a single candy cane.
I just haven't had time to get to the hardware store.
Where you won't find any at all. I sent my handyman to pick up 10, and there were only 8 left in stock.
Well, Rob didn't tell me they were running low. I'll give him a call later.
I've already done that. And he knows exactly how distressed I am that I don't have enough candy canes for my lawn.
You don't think you have enough?
As your mother always said, you can never have enough Christmas. Mr. Johnson, you know I need those candy canes set up before dark.
I do know, Mrs. Walters, but it's not even noon yet. I'll have these in the ground within the hour.
Oh, it's just that this is night 1, and people come from all across the state to Candy Cane Lane and enjoy our display.
Yeah, my brother brings his kids every year.
Well, I, myself, helped Muriel Sterling petition the city to rename this street Candy Cane Lane.
You did good then.
Yes, yes, we did. Now, you would think Muriel's former son-in-law would have the foresight to keep enough candy canes in stock.
Yeah, better get these canes in the ground.
Hey, Ivy.
Hi, I am told you're out of candy canes.
Yeah, we've had some shipping delays, but I'm sending Devon to North Bend later to get more.
Why do you have more in North Bend than here?
Look, I know you get stressed about the lights thing, but can we talk about Christmas?
I am talking about Christmas.
No, you're talking about Candy Cane Lane. I was talking about having Jordan stay with me Christmas Eve so we can have the morning together on Christmas Day.
That's not our agreement.
No, I know, but I just lost so much time with her
When you moved away.
Well, I'm back now, so I was...
Is my nativity scene delayed too?
No, that came in yesterday. Why don't you let me bring it by the store then? I can put it in your car.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye.
So, ready to decorate the tree? I want to make a video of us doing it.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. We're gonna have to decorate the tree later. I have to run into the store now and post next week's schedule. Hey, why don't you come with me? Yeah, you can pick out a new ornament for the tree.
Okay.
Might have been nice to do this when the moving crew was still here.
They had to get back to the fire station before Tilda could do some arranging.
Wait, the fire station?
Rich's firefighter friends. They helped her move. They always have her back. Richard Beck was Tilda's fiance.
Tilda was engaged. I had no idea.
My sister's not big on sharing. 2 weeks before their wedding, there was a 3-alarm fire on Palmer Street. Beam collapsed on him. He died the next day. But it's been 8 years now. Hang this for me, please.
Mistletoe, Georgie? Thanks, but no thanks.
Please hang it anyway. Christmas is the best time in the world to think about love. Maybe this will help her think. You know, my sofa would work a lot better in here.
Too blah. This one's supposed to look like a Christmas sweater, I guess. The angel is kind of cool. Oh, this is the one. Mom, what do you think of this one?
Oh, sure, honey. I just need to find some more bags.
Oh, you had me move them over there, Ivy. Remember?
Oh, Deidre, thank you. Let's keep them right here next to the register where my mom used to keep them.
Sure. Now maybe you could help me find the ribbon for the gift wrap table. You said we got some in.
Oh, yes, we did. Where did I put that? Let me go check.
But Mom, what about
I'll be right back, honey.
She's not gonna be right back.
I don't have it.
Looks like you could use some help.
Thank you.
Hey, excuse me. What is it you think you're doing?
What? You said we were going to trade sofas.
No, not you, him.
My bad, officer.
Why'd you chase off an extra pair of hands?
Because I put those hands in cuffs before. Trust me, we don't need them.
Blah. This one's supposed to look like a Christmas sweater, I guess. The angel is kind of cool.
Hey, kiddo.
Hey,
Oh, you're making Christmas decoration videos, like your grandmother.
I guess. Hey, can you give me a ride home?
Sure, yeah. Let me just tell your mom.
She probably won't notice I'm gone.
Rob.
I brought your nativity scene. I was just about to ask for your car keys, but Jordan asked me to take her home, so how about I leave it at your place?
Oh, that's okay. I'll take Jordan home. I just need another 15 minutes.
Mom, please, you're working. It's not gonna be 15 minutes.
You know, some of my favorite memories are hanging out in the store, watching my mother work.
Yeah. Why don't you let me take her?
All right, go ahead.
You were quiet all the way home. You okay?
Mostly.
I know how frustrating it is that your mom is so busy right now. Believe me, I understand.
You know how busy she was before you and Mom split up. She's way busier now.
I know it was hard for you when I moved away, and I'm sorry about that. But I'm back now. I'm here for you, whatever you need. How about we go grab some pizza?
Dad, it's December 1st.
All right. Your mom needs to do her Mrs. Claus thing. Does she want you to help hand out candy canes?
Yeah.
Maybe another night then.
Okay. Thanks for the ride.
Okay. What are you doing?
More like, what are you doing? You look like a sad elf that got rejected from Santa Claus because he's too tall.
Something like that.
Well, I just finished Mrs. Walters' house, and boy, oh boy, does she like to vent. I've come to realize a handyman is like a bartender. Everyone likes to share.
She does get pretty wound up this time of year.
Well, right now, she's wound up because there are no lights on your house.
I mean, your old house.
I'm more than happy to string some up for Ivy. My truck's just around back. I could,
Thanks. I'll take care of it.
All right, well, I'm off to North Bend to get those candy canes.
Drive safe.
It's time.
Mom, do I really have to?
I'll make you a deal. If you come out with me, we'll bake some Christmas spice cookies when we're done. Okay, I know. It's not the most exciting thing in the world to be passing out candy canes dressed up as an elf. But do you remember how those little kids' faces would light up when they would get a candy cane from Mrs. Claus and her little elf helper? Your grandma once told me that it was the thing she was most proud of, even more than her show or the store. See, you make a much cuter elf than I ever did.
I've seen pictures. You were pretty cute.
If you live anywhere within 50 miles of Icicle Falls, chances are you'll find yourself here in the next few weeks, driving down the original Candy Cane Lane to view their 22nd annual Christmas extravaganza, which starts tonight.
So this is what you get when you buy a house on Candy Cane Lane.
Oh, you're late. The reporter from Town Late wanted to interview you, but they've packed up and left.
Well, that's all right. It shouldn't be about me anyways. It should be about the spirit of Christmas.
Your mother knew the spirit of Christmas needs promotion. And it pains me to say this, because I adored Muriel, but you haven't been the best promoter of her legacy. And your house and Officer Morrison's still have no lights.
I can't believe Grandma was friends with someone that cranky.
Well, she has a point. I'm no Christmas maven.
Who says you have to be?
Only everyone.
Premiering Sunday night.
Okay, Christmas lights. Let's do this.
Oh, no. What on earth? Oh.
Oh no, all your candy canes! What happened?
I don't know.
Well, you know how kids are, Mrs. Walters. I'm sure they thought it was just a silly little prank.
This is an assault on everything Candy Cane Lane stands for. Now, what are you going to do about it?
Me? Oh, no, I can't do...
Everything okay over here?
No! A crime has been committed. My yard has been viciously...
rearranged.
I'm pretty sure rearranging candy canes isn't a crime, Mrs. Walters.
Trespassing is a crime, and I want an investigation.
Can you just look into this, please, Tilda?
Not unless my sergeant assigns it to me. Maybe if you call into the police station or file a report.
I most certainly will. This is what happens when we let our standards slide. Maybe if all the houses had lights on, this hooligan wouldn't have been so bold.
Prankster with a sense of humor.
Right? Oh, hey, Devon. Did Mrs. Walters call you?
Yeah, she made it seem like a tornado ran through here. Looks like a good 2 hours worth of work to get these back in the ground.
Mm-hmm. And you're here for a job, not returning to the scene of a crime?
What was that about?
A suspicious mind's a good thing for a cop to have, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Looks like you need some new bulbs.
yeah.
Oh, hey, do you want to come with me to your dad's store? I need to go buy some more lights.
What about decorating the tree? I have this idea on how to make a video of it for social media.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's gonna have to wait until tomorrow. If I don't get these lights up today, Mrs. Walters is gonna have one more reason to be unhappy.
Okay, so tomorrow's Monday, I'll be at school. But if you need to make sure Miss Walters is happy...
No. Oh, I wasn't thinking about what day it is. I'm just trying to check things off my list. But you are the most important thing on that list, okay? The lights can wait. I'll go get some more decorations from the garage, okay? I'm glad you still care about decorating the tree with me. I'm a lucky mom.
I need to find something flashy for my yard before my neighbors show up with pitchforks and run me out of the neighborhood.
So how was the first night in the new place?
Eventful. You even had some prankster move a bunch of candy canes around.
Well, any damage?
Actually, no. Which makes me wonder, what was the point? Could it be getting hired to put them all back in place? Devon Johnson, that handyman, he showed up right on cue to fix everything.
That guy you scared off yesterday. What's the story with him?
Well, back in February, we get the call that the hearts in the Valentine's display in Town Square were missing. So I show up. I see Devon Johnson, the bed of his pickup filled with hearts. He says he's planning on putting them back. Right. So I cuff him. I take him in, and what do you know? He has a record. destruction of government property. Plea bargain down to misdemeanor mischief.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And the Valentine's thing?
Well, Daniels made me drop it due to lack of evidence. Pff, right. Wrong call.
I don't know. A guy who offers to help strangers carry a couch could be an okay guy.
Found it! What do you got there?
One of the Christmas memory books you used to make me.
Oh, one of your grandma's best ideas. Oh, I loved making you a new one each year. You know, it would take me weeks to put this together. It brought me so much joy.
It was always my favorite present. But you haven't made me one since...
Yeah. Since Grandma died. I just don't have that kind of time anymore.
I know.
What do you say we put the star on top of the tree?
That's all right. I just want to take this to my room, look through it.
Okay. Maybe I can find the rest of your books.
Hey, Rob, I just came by to work on a Santa Claus. Rob.
Sorry, I got distracted unpacking the candy canes. This is the exact same star I used to have. We used to have. When Jordan was little, I used to lift her up on my shoulders so she could put it on top of the tree.
Well, if you're having memories of missing your daughter, I just had a customer spring these tickets on me.
It's a Wonderful Life at the Majestic.
I can't go. It's tonight, but maybe you and Jordan could go.
She just might at that. Thanks.
Oh, and if you plan on heading over to Candy Cane Lane, you might want to bring Ivy some light bulbs. She pretty well busted all the ones she had.
Good to know.
Hey, excuse me. I have a question. Didn't realize you worked here.
I don't. I work with the people here. I get my referrals from here, but I'm sure I can answer your questions.
Well, I just need to know if this blow-up thing uses a regular plug or if it uses some kind of adapter.
That's what you're gonna decorate with?
What? I like it. It's fun.
It's just not the Candy Cane Lane style, but hey, whatever makes you happy.
You know what would make me happy? If you looked me in the eye and let me know that it wasn't you who scattered Mrs. Walter's candy canes to the four winds just to get your job back.
You know, I've met a lot of people like you. People that make snap judgments and don't give anyone the benefit of the doubt. It's too bad because someone who's gonna put a Christmas dinosaur in their yard is exactly my kind of person.
Well, I noticed you didn't deny it. Ooh.
Mom, what are you doing?
I'm looking for your old Christmas books. I thought I put them in here.
I kind of remember Dad taking a box of them to the garage.
Ho, ho, ho! Oh, I'm sorry. Oh.
Rob, what are you doing here?
Devon said you could use some new lights, so I brought you some.
Thanks, but I really don't need you to rescue me.
Actually, I'm here for Jordan. I got 2 tickets to It's a Wonderful Life tonight. Thought she might want to go with me.
Oh, well, she just left to go bake cookies at Afton's house.
Okay. Well, what about you? Do you want to go?
To the movie? With you?
No, I mean, if you want the tickets, you can go with a friend.
Oh. Okay, that's embarrassing. I thought you were asking me out.
It didn't occur to me that you might want to go with me.
I didn't say that I wanted to go with you.
No, right. I didn't. It's.
No. Mr. and Mrs. Haney have to babysit their grandkids tonight. And they're asking if I will cover their shift handing out candy canes.
So you're busy tonight. Why don't you let me put up the lights?
I got this. I'll just hang them in the morning.
Okay, Ivy. You win.
I'm glad you have some decorations going, Tilda, but technically this is the Candy Cane Lane Christmas Lights extravaganza.
Says the woman with 0 lights on her house.
Touche.
Hi! At least you're on time this evening. I saw you speaking to Officer Morrison just now. Did you ask what she's doing to catch the criminal who damaged my display?
Well, if you mean the prankster, no. That didn't come up.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Linda and I were just discussing your questionable leadership on the Christmas committee.
Now, Corinne, that's not what I said. I'm sure Ivy's doing her best.
I'd like to think so, but I'd like to open it for discussion at the committee meeting on Tuesday. Please add it to the agenda, Ivy.
And what shall I call this new agenda item?
Leadership discussion will suffice.
Will do. How about a candy cane?
You coming, Linda?
I do think you're doing a fine job with so much of this. It's only...
My mother did it better. I know. Thank you.
Candles, and were a symbol of welcoming warmth and kindness. Hanging outdoor lights can make your home look more welcoming.
Mom! Oh! Afton's mom is gonna drive me to school. I'm gonna walk over to her house.
Okay. Have a nice day.
You look kind of frazzled.
Ladders make me a little nervous.
Why can't Dad just hang up the lights?
I'm fine. I've got this.
Okay, well, just don't hurt yourself.
Not exactly sure-footed on that ladder, are you?
Oh, I'm fine.
All right. Well, I hope you have your phone on you so you can call and ask for help when you fall and break your leg.
Thanks. Yes, this ladder's awfully high, and I'm terrified to fall. But I can push through my fear and have the best lights of all.
Ivy?
Almost got it.
Ivy, you're leaning too far.
I got it.
Oh, boy. Ivy, are you okay?
I have no idea.
Did you hurt anything? Is anything broken?
You mean besides my pride?
Come on.
Rob, put me down, please.
It's okay. Are you sure you're not hurt? Is there any...
I'm fine. Okay. Now, tell me why you're here.
Well, Jordan called to scold me about not putting up the lights. Will you let me put them up now?
I don't want you to.
Why not? Why are you so stubborn about this? And what if you've been seriously hurt? Please tell me why you won't let me put up the lights.
Because I don't want to need you. Okay? It's painful to need someone that doesn't want to be here anymore.
I'm sorry. I don't want you to be in pain. And I don't want Jordan to spend Christmas visiting her mom in the hospital either. Please let me put up the lights.
Okay.
See, I do all of my shopping on my iPad. I'd be thrilled not to do any Christmas shopping in the store ever again.
Oh, come on. I love Christmas shopping.
Yeah, so do I, if I can do it from my bed.
Hey, it's Handyman Guy. Looks like he's flirting with you.
What? No.
Mm-hmm.
He just knows I'm onto his candy cane shenanigans, thinks he can get away with it. Hey, what is he doing?
Han's got some moves. Well, good thing Officer Morrison's on the case. Nothing gets by her.
Exactly.
My mother used to tell me that every ornament tells a story. Think about which ornament might tell a story about you.
Finished printing in the office.
The agenda for my Christmas committee meeting tomorrow. I know my mother taught you how to run this store. I don't suppose she gave you any insight on running the committee?
Yes. She always took a box of caramels to put in the middle of the table. She said Mrs. Walters couldn't resist eating them during meetings, and then she wouldn't complain so much.
Brilliant. Best lights of all. Told you I'd find him. Jordan, what is it?
I don't understand what happened to you and Dad.
Oh, honey.
Look how happy you two are here. It wasn't that long ago.
Do you remember that time we built a snowman? And the next day it got really warm and the whole thing melted? Sometimes romantic love can be like that. It's not anyone's fault. Sometimes it just melts away under certain conditions. It can't be Christmas all year round.
I used to think it was Christmas all the time. Because of Grandma, her show, her store. I miss her. I miss the way things used to be.
I miss the way things used to be too.
Hi, Mom.
Good night, honey.
Hey, you never did tell me what happened between you and Ivy.
Well, when Ivy's mom died, she took the whole Christmas Maven thing all onto herself. And then suddenly she wasn't just working part-time at the Christmas house, she was running the place. And then we packed and moved everything into her mother's place so she could run the show on Candy Cane Lane. Not to mention heading the Christmas committee.
That's a lot.
Yeah. And I had just taken out a loan to open the Lindley store, 3 hours away. I mean, I tried to get back and forth, but half the time, Ivy was just too busy, or we ended up arguing. So when Ivy and I finally split up, I just stayed up there.
But you're back now.
I missed my daughter. And I missed Ivy.
Officer Morrison.
Hello, Mrs. Walters.
Have you made any progress in finding the criminal who damaged my candy cane display?
If you mean the prankster, unfortunately, it's not a high priority for the police department. But I will keep an eye out.
I should hope so. I mean, this is your neighborhood, too. And your dinosaur is eye-catching. But you don't have lights on your house yet. The charter you signed stresses the importance of lights. I'll give you my handyman's number. He'll hang lights for you.
No. I know you're a handyman. Thanks, but no thanks. I will have my lights up soon.
The magic of Christmas is something that we create together with good wishes and good cheer toward others.
Tell me how to be you, Mom.
And it's when we share those good wishes that it returns to us tenfold. And good cheer warms those around us like a cozy fire. This is true all year round, but it's especially important to cherish our loved ones and to spread warmth, comfort, and compassion during the holidays.
The prankster struck again, and Mrs. Walters called the news. What?
This candy cane mischief must be stopped. When I think of how hard my friend Muriel Sterling worked to make Candy Cane Lane a special home for the spirit of Christmas, it breaks my heart. Look over there.
What? No.
That's the home of an Icicle Falls police officer. My candy canes were used to deface her decorations. If this could happen to a police officer, it's no wonder the department can't figure out how to catch the culprit. They ought to be ashamed. It's Christmas.
An officer's house was struck by a candy cane bandit.
Well, not a bandit, a prankster. Just a few candy canes rearranged. Honestly, I don't even know why Channel 8 considers it newsworthy.
Because it's Candy Cane Lane. They'll be running this story every day. How incompetent will this department look if you can't catch a prankster making mischief in your own front yard?
Yeah, I will find out who's doing it.
Yes, you will. Because now I have to go give the mayor a heads up on this candy cane situation. As if we don't all have better things to do.
Hey, Rob.
Ivy, how are you after your tumble yesterday?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm just a little bit sore. I never thanked you for putting up my lights. They're beautiful.
Felt good to be able to help. And if you hear about Santa's chair, Devon has almost got it done.
Oh, thanks, but that's actually not why I'm here. It's Jordan.
Wait, is everything okay? Or?
Yes, but she's been looking through her Christmas books and she's saying that she misses how things used to be. I think she needs more time with you.
I've definitely been wanting more time with her.
Yeah, I know. So why don't you plan to have her spend the night on Christmas Eve and you can have her for Christmas morning too?
That means a lot. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Thanks for hosting us, Ivy.
Of course. We should discuss the Christmas tree lighting ceremony.
Have you prepared your speech?
Yes, everybody loves to hear from the Christmas maven.
My mother was the Christmas maven, not me. But I'm sure I'll find a few words to say. Oh, I almost forgot. We got some Christmas caramels in at the store, so I thought, why not? Mrs. Walters, would you like to pass them around? Okay, the next item, leadership discussion. I know some of you have some concerns about my ability to do this, so now is the time to address those concerns. I admit, I don't have my mother's gift for organization, but I care deeply about maintaining her traditions. And I promise you, I am trying my very hardest.
It's a big job. You deserve a little leeway as you get more experienced. Wouldn't everyone agree?
Oh. Well, thank you for your confidence. Okay, the next item on the agenda is the Candy Cane Lane Christmas Lights Extravaganza.
Yes. My candy canes are still being targeted by a vandal, and nothing is being done about it.
Well, now that it's been on the news, I'm sure the police are making it a priority.
Devon Johnson, what is it you want?
If you're trying to catch the prankster, you're not gonna do it sitting in your squad car. That'll just scare him away.
And what do you do in this neighborhood so late at night?
Just having some cocoa with Mr. Haney.
And he'll cooperate that?
Guess you have to ask him. Have a good night, officer.
Again with the refusal to answer a simple question.
Whoa. What you doing? I thought you were asleep.
It's only 10:30. Are you going to make me a Christmas memory book this year?
I thought I'd look and see what supplies I have, you know, in case I find the time.
Guess I'll go to bed now. Bye, Mom.
Sleep tight.
Tilda!
Hey, what's going on?
I saw the prankster in Mrs. Walter's yard.
I think I see something. You go that way, I'll go this way. See if we can flush him out. Hey! Hey, stop! Stop, police! We got you surrounded!
Oh, skating rink, Tilda! What? I said skating rink! The ground, it's very...
Ah, slippery. It's just a mild concussion.
The ER doctor told us to keep an eye on you today. Make sure you're comfortable. I'm gonna call Steve and tell him you can't come in today.
What? No. I need to go in today. I think I know who the Candy Cane Lane prankster is, and I want to bring him in for questioning.
You need to rest for 24 hours and let your brain recover. Now, sit there, drink your tea, while I go to the pharmacy and get your prescription.
Fine, I'll drink the tea.
Ivy!
Hey, Georgie. I have some leftover waffles. I thought maybe your sister would want some for breakfast.
Bring the waffles, I'm starving.
Oh,
don't mind the mistletoe. My sister has this idea I need to be kissed for Christmas.
is that such a bad idea? None of my business. So where do you want to eat these?
Here works.
Okay. I will go grab some cutlery. You still don't have a tree?
I'm off on Friday. I'll get one then. And yes, I will put the lights on the house too. Oh, wow. Okay, these are really good.
Cinnamon is the key.
You know, it's just driving me crazy not to be at work right now. I'm pretty sure Devon Johnson is a Candy Cane Lane prankster.
Devon?
1, he has a record. 2, I've caught him taking down decorations before. 3, he was in the neighborhood last night. And 4, the black coat, the one with the hood, I've seen that same coat on Devon.
Oh, well, but I kind of got the feeling that it was a kid. Plus, why would a grown man do that?
Because he gets paid to put it all back together again. What other motive would anybody have to drag candy canes around the street?
Someone who likes attention?
I think Devon likes attention plenty. And I'm not gonna let him get away with it.
Well, if he did it, I'm sure you'll prove it. I remember it was you who figured out who was kidnapping all those mice from the chemistry lab.
That's right, Tommy Briggs. It wasn't hard. Saw all that mouse feed in his locker.
You know, when I heard that you became a police officer, I was so proud. I got you a card, but I didn't think you want to talk to me.
I would have liked a card. But that was the problem in a nutshell. You stopped talking to me senior year.
What are you talking about? I called you on New Year's Eve. Your mom told me that you didn't want to talk to me.
Well, because of the way you ditched me over Christmas break.
Well, I didn't ditch you. I left you that letter. I told you my mom was going to New York City to do publicity for her show, and she was making me go with her.
Wait, a letter? What letter?
The one I left with your mom.
She never gave that to me.
All this time. We stopped talking over a silly misunderstanding.
I'm sorry. It's a bad habit of mine to assume the worst. Rich used to call me Miss Doubts a lot. Got me to laugh at myself over it.
I can't imagine how hard that was for you, losing Rich.
Yeah, it was. But I'm a strong person, and so are you.
Ugh, I feel anything but strong.
Oh, come on. Replacing a legend like Muriel Sterling, running a business, heading the Christmas committee, organizing this 3-ring circus that is Candy Cane Lane, with Corinne Walters questioning your every move, all while going through a divorce and raising a kid on your own. You are very strong, Ivy. I've admired you from afar for a long time.
Well, maybe it's time we should start admiring each other from someplace closer, like next door.
Premiering next.
Hey, Abby.
Hey.
Bet you anything Mrs. Walters on the phone to her handyman, ready to hire him yet again.
Bye, Mom. Afton's giving me a ride again? Okay. Bye, Tilda.
My lieutenant is asking me if I caught the culprit after my slip on the ice the other night.
I better go.
Okay, thanks.
Devon Johnson, we're gonna need to have a little chat about your movements night before last.
She thinks I'm the Candy Cane Lane prankster.
I already know you're a Valentine's heart thief. What makes Christmas candy canes so different?
Are you serious? Wait, is she serious?
Oh, I'm serious, all right. Notice you're not wearing your black jacket today.
Oh, you noticed? Yeah, today felt like a sweater day.
Maybe because you got mud on your black jacket when you were jumping over the fence the other night.
It could be, but it isn't.
You know, not everybody finds you charming.
I think you do. I think you might even be a little obsessed with me.
Morrison, you gotta hear this.
The Valentine's hearts, you got it wrong. Like, really wrong.
Okay, I'm listening.
On Valentine's Day, one of my clerks confessed that she was upset because her boyfriend broke up with her. So she stole all the heart decorations from town square. Now, she's a good kid, so she regretted it. I asked Devon to put them back, and when he did, you caught him in the act. Well, he decided to take all the heat so that she wouldn't get in trouble.
Okay, well, what about his record? Destruction of government property?
I was arrested at a march in support of veterans. They gave that charge to everyone there.
There's no way that Devon is scattering candy canes. He was an MP in the Army, a sergeant major in the military police, and he earned a bunch of medals in Afghanistan.
Wait, you're a military cop? Why didn't you tell me that?
Didn't come up.
Clearly, I've made a mistake, making a bad assumption about you, and I apologize. We'll be on our way.
Can you make funny faces? I'm gonna get so many likes in this video.
That is so cool. Nice editing, good music choice. You are very talented.
Oh, I love the editing part. It's got me thinking of becoming a film editor or maybe even a director.
Really? I didn't know that.
Hey, there are Christmas house ornaments in that video. Can you tag the store, give us a little promotional bump?
Yes. Mom, you should start your own channel. I could help. It could be like Grandma's show. You could even call it the Christmas Maven.
Oh, honey, I'm trying to get people to stop comparing me to my mother.
I don't get it. Why hang lights for me after I misjudged you like that?
Just to show there's no hard feelings. I barked up the wrong tree a couple times back when I was a cop. Plus, every year I like to pick the house of a notable Grinch and sprinkle a little Christmas cheer.
You calling me a Grinch?
No, but you're definitely in the Grinch family.
What gave it away?
No Christmas tree, no decorations. I like the other houses here.
Maybe I just like to swim up against the stream.
Or maybe the inside can use a little inspiration from the outside.
Well, thank you, Mr. Johnson.
Devon's fine.
Thank you, Devon. It's amazing.
Merry Christmas, Officer Morrison.
Tilda. Tilda's fine.
You want me to what?
Well, Tim and Marla Everly usually play Santa and Mrs. Claus for the tree lighting ceremony. But they're in Idaho, and Tim hurt his back shoveling snow, so I'm gonna be Santa, and I was hoping you'd be Mrs. Claus.
Why me?
For starters, you have a Mrs. Claus costume in your closet.
Half the ladies on Candy Cane Lane have one. Ask Linda Peterson. Oh, or how about Corinne Walters?
They're both a couple decades older than me. Don't you think we look a little mismatched?
I don't know.
You put on that outfit a dozen times, every December. Why not wear it for your own ceremony?
What if I wear the elf outfit and help out? Like, the whole outfit?
Okay, fine. I surrender. I'll do it.
Yes. Thank you. Missed that. Bye.
Bye.
You and Dad is Mr. and Mrs. Claus. It'll be cute.
Oh, I don't know what's so cute about it.
Mom, don't just wear Mrs. Claus's clothes. Be Mrs. Claus.
Be Mrs. Claus? Ho ho, help me.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. Fa la 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 la.
They really go all out.
Yep. No half measures in Icicle Falls when it comes to Christmas. Lots of people donate their time. Like that guy. Hey, Devon.
Hey.
Santa's place is looking pretty sharp. I take it you built that?
Yeah. Oh, it's one of my favorite jobs.
Look at that line. A lot of kids ready to meet the big guy.
Yeah, where is Santa?
We're supposed to be out there already. The kids are waiting.
They're waiting for a Santa with a belly like a bowl full of jelly, not a cup full of jelly.
Does it have to be a punch bowl?
Just let me do it.
Hey. Thanks for doing this. You always come through for people.
Fabulous. I'll introduce you.
Here you go, Santa.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome. Hello, boys and girls. Hi. Have you all been on the nice list this year? Yeah. And are you ready to tell Santa Claus what you want for Christmas?
Now, are we as ready as I am to have the best Christmas ever? Now, that was a very warm welcome, Mrs. Claus. We have some very cheerful children out here today.
It seems like we do, yes. Are you ready to get started?
Why, I am.
Let's do it.
Who's first? Well, hello. And do you know what you want to get from Santa this year?
Yeah.
What is it?
A teddy bear.
That's a great one. Let's make note of that, okay? Thank you very much. Merry Christmas.
Peppermint cocoa.
Peppermint cocoa?
Yes.
Oh, no, I
I
don't.
like a chestnut.
No.
Peppermint.
Officer Morrison, I'd like to know what kind of progress has been made catching the candy cane culprit?
Still working on it.
Clearly not working very hard.
Well, she did bring a suspicious character in for questioning.
That's right. He had trouble written all over him. Alas, not the prankster.
Well, if he steps on my property again, I will be calling the news again. People in this town need to know that candy canes aren't safe.
Oh, gosh. Miss Walters, I'm so sorry. I didn't see you there.
Look what you've done. My coat is ruined. Stop.
I'll pay for the dry cleaning.
You're rubbing it in.
Here. Let me take you to the dressing area behind Santa's house and get you cleaned up, make you good as new in a jiffy.
Thank you, but no. I have another coat in the car.
Well, let me escort you then?
That'll be fine.
I do wonder why the prankster seems to be targeting her house the most.
Because she has 10 times more candy canes than anyone else? Or someone likes to watch her get agitated.
See, that would require the prankster to live nearby. I bet if we can figure out why Mrs. Walters, we'll be able to figure out the who.
Oh my gosh, I've gone Christmas crazy. And look what I found.
Oh no, Georgie, not more mistletoe.
Okay, you were right. That was fun.
And some of the things those kids were asking for.
It was precious.
You know, I nearly lost my voice with all the ho-ho-hoing.
Oh, wait. I want to get a video of you as Mrs. Claus standing close to Santa, and you gotta say, "Remember when we were young, Santa?" Please? It'll just take a second.
Come on.
Remember when we were young, Santa?
Why, yes, I do, Mrs. Claus.
Okay, got it. Thanks. I'm gonna go find a good spot for the tree lighting.
What's wrong?
It's just this. You, it feels... It feels...
Nice?
Yeah.
Feels like home.
Well, because it's familiar, I suppose.
Oh, because I still...
Rob, no. It isn't good. It's not good if we give Jordan false hope about us.
No, there is no false hope when it comes to family. Jordan and you, Ivy, are my family. My Mrs. Claus. My forever and my first love.
Yeah, I'm so excited about the Christmas tree lighting. Oh, Ivy, do you want to practice your speech?
Yeah.
Ho, 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 Icicle Falls. Merry Christmas. Now, I bet many of you remember the very first tree lighting here in Icicle Falls, organized by the Christmas maven herself, the late, great Muriel Sterling. Well, the past few years, her daughter has thrown herself into keeping up these holiday traditions, like this ceremony that makes Icicle Falls so special. And she does it with a huge love for this town flowing from her huge heart. Please welcome the beautiful woman who has showed me more than anyone else about the spirit of Christmas, Ivy Donaldson.
I wasn't expecting an introduction from someone as important as Santa Claus. Thank you, Santa. And thank you, everyone, for being here. I'd like to start with a quote from my mother. What really makes the holidays perfect? Two things. The message of joy that comes with Christmas and loving one another. After that, everything else falls into place. I really miss my mother, especially now when everything I see reminds me of her. She defined Christmas for me, for Icicle Falls, and for so many people. I don't know how she did it, but she managed to make every Christmas perfect. And I want to do that too.
Let there be light.
Now, that was a very good speech.
I know. My speech was a mess.
Nonsense, you were perfect. But right now, I need you to look over there. You see that person in the black coat? Does that look like the person you chased last week?
Yeah, it does. Mrs. Walters?
I think it's possible she's sabotaging her own candy canes.
Premiering Friday.
Hi, Rob.
Ivy, just wanted to call and congratulate you on doing such a great job of avoiding me since the tree lighting.
I'm not avoiding you.
Okay, well then meet me for coffee this afternoon. I want to talk.
I told Jordan I would take her to town square to buy some of that peppermint bark fudge that she loves.
Well, great. I'll meet you there.
No, Rob, that is not a good idea.
I believe Jordan would like it.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Okay, we need to sit down and talk about why you think that's a problem.
The problem is that you don't recognize the problem.
I forgot how entertaining it was to try to follow your logic.
I'm hanging up now.
I miss you, Ivy.
Get some good news?
Nope, just got hung up on. But that's what Ivy does when she's flustered.
That's what you want from your ex?
Ex-wife, wife, doesn't really matter. I like her regardless. No, I love her regardless. Oh, better see what Officer Morrison needs.
I got this.
You go.
Can I help you find something, officer? Perhaps a Christmas Amargasaurus to keep your T-Rex company?
Amarga what? You making that up?
I have a nephew. He knows them all. It's real.
What I really need is some kind of gadget to put a camera on, make it swivel. Well, as you know, the Candy Cane Lane prankster has struck once again. I'm getting all kinds of grief from the station. So I got the security camera to put up on my house to face Mrs. Walters' yard, but...
You missed him by a mile?
Here's the thing. I don't think it's a him. Okay, you're not gonna want to hear this because I know you got a soft spot for her, but I think it's Mrs. Walters doing it herself.
You think she's pranking herself?
Mm-hmm. To make Ivy's life more difficult or to call into question her leadership. I don't know. I know it sounds crazy, but...
I mean, you've had crazier theories, so...
Okay, very funny. So, what you got?
You know what a duck blind is?
Sorry I'm late.
15 minutes. For you, that's practically on time.
So, what you working on?
Look, it's your Christmas present.
Aw. Well, do you need some more time, or are you ready to hunt down that fudge?
Oh, my mouth actually just watered. Let's go.
All right.
We should learn how to make our own sometime.
We should, yeah, you're right. Oh, hello, Mrs. Walters. What can we do for you?
I'm scheduled to play Mrs. Claus tonight, but I have no candy canes to pass out.
Oh, I left my last 2 bags right over there on your porch.
I assure you I found none on my porch this morning.
Well, I'm sure you could find some more at the drugstore or the market.
I'm about to leave for a doctor's appointment. I have no time to do that before dark.
I think we can forego passing out candy canes for just one night.
That hasn't happened once in the 22 years of our extravaganza. That it will happen now? On your watch? Sad. But no surprise to me.
Wow. She is really into guilt trips.
I don't think it would hurt just to stop by the store on the way into town. And...
Mom, no, you'd get the candy canes, then have to drive back here. By the time we get to town square, the fudge booth might be closed.
I think it's open till 6. Oh, wait, no. Forget those candy canes. You are the most important thing in the world to me.
Mom, it's fine. Don't stress.
Nice to see you again.
Excuse me. Hi, Rob. Mrs. Walters doesn't have any candy canes to pass out tonight, and the market is all sold out, and I remembered that you like to hand these out to your customers.
Are you here to pilfer my candy canes?
Well, I was hoping you'd let me buy them from you.
I'll give them to you if you will come and meet me for a coffee.
Oh, okay, you have a coffee maker in your break room, right? I don't have a lot of time.
Well, that's broken, but I do have all the fixings for your favorite cocoa.
So I'm here. I'm drinking cocoa.
I just don't want Jordan to feel like a ping pong ball on Christmas Day. So I was thinking maybe we could spend the day together, the three of us.
What was the point of splitting up if you still want to hang out all the time?
I don't know what the point was. I don't remember why going our separate ways felt so inevitable. Do you?
You've forgotten? Because it still hurts me every day, the way we failed each other. It still hurts that my mom had just died. And I was struggling to keep the store open, and suddenly you were gone for days at a time.
I didn't have a choice. You know that. And you helped me make the decision to open another store.
That was before my mom died.
We'd already closed on the loan, but you refused to understand, and then you pulled away from me.
So you do remember why we split?
I do, but what if I regret it? I miss you. Don't you miss me?
I miss you every day. We had a beautiful life together once, I know that. But I don't know how to get back there. Thank you for these candy canes. I should probably go get them to Mrs. Walters.
How's the Christmas present duck blind working out?
You're early. Your shift doesn't start till midnight.
Yeah, I was bored. You really need cable. Here, I made us some hot chocolate.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, freezing. I feel nice and invisible in here. Thanks for helping me build this.
Are you kidding? And miss a chance to help nab the notorious Candy Cane Lane prankster? Miss out on all that glory? So, I saw the photo of you and a firefighter on your mantle.
Yeah, I keep thinking I'll put it away, but then I just can't. I feel frozen in time.
No, I get it. I lost a lot of friends when I was overseas. Close friends. I stayed in them for years.
But you came out of it with such a big heart. Me, I really am the Grinch. I feel like my heart is 2 sizes too small.
Something tells me when someone wins your heart, it stays one. There's nothing small about your heart, Tilda.
Stop! Police! Jordan?
We love and appreciate. Can get carried away with creating a perfect Christmas, but things don't always go as planned. Decorations break, cookies get burned, and people disappoint us. But it isn't always about the outcome. What makes a holiday perfect is the love that we bring with us.
I can't even wrap my head around this. What will the news say? That the Christmas Maven's own granddaughter is sabotaging Candy Cane Lane?
Not Candy Cane Lane, Mrs. Walters.
Hey, guys.
Daddy, I'm so sorry.
It's gonna be okay.
Miss Walters kept making Mom so miserable. I wanted to see how she'd like it if someone made her miserable about her precious candy canes.
Oh, Jordan, I thought we taught you better than that. To respect other people and their property?
I didn't break anything. I just moved it around.
So what happens now? Is what she did a crime? Do you have to take her, I don't know, downtown?
Well, I should, to make an impression on her if nothing else. But because you didn't damage any property, technically what you did isn't a crime. Although you did turn the whole neighborhood upside down. And you made a lot of people go through a lot of trouble, including me.
Tilda ended up in the hospital from chasing you, Jordan.
Well, that's on me. She didn't make me slip.
But my boss has been on my case for weeks. Not to mention all the sleep I lost trying to pin down who was doing it.
I never thought about all that. I'm really sorry.
Well, we can sit on it for tonight. But tomorrow, you're gonna have to go and confess to Mrs. Walters and find out how she might want you to make it up to her.
I understand.
I'll give you all some time. Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mom, I know you're mad at me, and I know I shouldn't have done what I did, but sometimes I get mad at you, too. You're always telling me these things Grandma said about Christmas. Well, I remember some of the things she said, too. Like, the idea of Christmas can't be more important than the people you share Christmas with. I mean, I'm pretty sure she said that.
That sounds like something she'd say.
Yeah, she said it all the time.
Can I go to bed now?
You heard her. This is all my fault. I failed her, just like I failed you.
No. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Is the kid okay?
Yeah, I'm sure she will be.
Well, we got all this hot chocolate. Cold chocolate. But I was kind of thinking we could finish it.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Hi.
Thanks for staying last night. Jordan's gonna need both of us by her side this morning.
Of course.
I'm totally embarrassed. I know it was wrong, and I'm sorry.
She really is sorry.
I accept your apology.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Jordan really wants to make amends if there's anything she can help you with.
I'm not fond of packing up my Christmas decorations. It makes me sad when the season is over. Jordan, you may do that chore for me come New Year's Day.
Okay.
Can you give us a minute, please?
Sure.
Thanks. I thought you'd be furious. Demand that she be thrown in jail.
Jordan is the granddaughter of a woman I greatly admired. A girl I've watched grow up with a certain amount of pride. If she dislikes me that much, then I have gone off course. But then, that's often the case with me. I've always envied the warm relationship you have with your daughter. And I hope this incident doesn't make you become too hard on her.
Thank you. I really appreciate you giving me the wisdom of your experience.
That's all I've ever tried to do, you know, in my own way.
My mother really admired you too. There's not many people who could go toe-to-toe with my mother in terms of Christmas spirit. You might even have her beat. Thank you.
So, that went well?
Yeah, it really did.
About Christmas dinner. What do you say about coming and spending it with us?
Oh, you and Georgie?
And Devon might come too.
Oh, well, in that case, I would love to.
Maybe you should bring Rob.
Now that was a Christmas Eve dinner.
Enough cheese to last a lifetime.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
I've been working on this all month as my present to you, Mom.
Oh.
At the store.
The Christmas house in Icicle Falls was opened by the Christmas maven, Muriel Sterling. What most people don't know, it's where Santa and Mrs. Claus shop for all their decorating needs.
Remember when we were young, Santa?
Why, yes, I do, Mrs. Claus.
I like this one. This is a good one.
Smile. Hi, Dad.
I've never seen this footage. Where did you get it?
I recorded it on the first phone you ever gave me. Well, Dad recorded some of it too when he was showing me how.
Well, sweetie, I started the Christmas house because I wanted to spend more time with my daughter, your mom, rather than disappearing into some TV studio. She'd come with me to the store when she was little, and eventually she started working here too. She was just 15 years old with her own artistic dreams, and she sacrificed her free time so that she could help me see my dreams come true. And she's still doing that. I really want to talk her out of that self-sacrifice thing. See her become her own true, beautiful self. Just like you.
So come visit the Christmas house, where your family can make all your Christmas dreams come true. So, did you like it?
That is the best Christmas gift I've ever been given in my whole life. Thank you.
I'm gonna go FaceTime Afton and tell her that you guys loved it.
She's something, our daughter.
She really is. She reminds me so much of my mother.
She reminds me of you. This means a lot, being able to spend Christmas with you and Jordan this year. I know you think it might be because of nostalgia, but it's not. I see how you've been tested and come out stronger. I really admire your strength, Ivy. And I want to be with you now more than I ever have.
Rob, that's very sweet, but...
Oh, wait. I want to give you my present. Ivy, will you marry me? Again?
The joy and the peace, the love and the hope, it's all right here waiting for you to come home.
Merry Christmas, Mom.
Merry Christmas to you. Oh, I am so grateful for you and for that wonderful video. I was up half the night watching it over and over.
That's good, right?
Yes, it's very good. And I'm thinking that a YouTube channel for the Christmas house is a great idea if you are the one running it.
Yes, I would love that. Where's Dad? I want to tell him.
Oh, he went home last night.
I thought we were going to spend Christmas all together. You're not going back on that, are you?
Oh, no, honey. We will definitely spend the day together. I just need to run out and deliver a few Christmas gifts.
Is everything okay with Dad?
It sure is, sweetheart. But I do want to tell you that no matter what happens between me and your father, we are and will always be equally devoted to you. You know that, right?
I do, Mom.
And this is for you.
A new Christmas memory book.
I thought maybe you could look at it with your dad over breakfast and show him some of the things that he missed out on this year.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hi.
Merry Christmas morning, Dad.
I just need to run out and do a couple of things real quick. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Hey, kiddo. Oh, wow. Let's have a look at that.
Merry Christmas, Deidre. I hope I'm not interrupting anything, but I have something very important.
Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas. I have something for you.
Well, we don't usually exchange gifts.
It's a letter of resignation. I'm stepping down as chair of the Christmas committee. I'm happy to help in other ways, but I don't think I should be the one in charge. And when the committee votes on a new chair, I'll be voting for you, Mrs. Walters.
Corinne, please call me Corinne.
Thank you for everything, Corinne.
Oh.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you and yours.
Thank you.
And that's him doing karaoke.
No, you're the one that can sing.
Well,
Where's Ivy?
I'll text her, see where she's at.
Do you not see all that mistletoe hanging up over her head?
Wait, there's something I have to say first. Sorry I'm late. I've been running around, letting go of things that don't really work for me. I resigned from the Christmas committee, and I turned over the Christmas house to Deidre.
Mom, seriously?
Yes. I want to be able to spend more time with you. And I want to do all the crafty things that I love, like making more Christmas books for you. I also want to feel free to consider a question your father asked me last night. Will you ask me again?
I'd planned to ask you again. Today, tomorrow, the day after that. Ivy, will you marry me?
Yes, Rob, yes. I want nothing more than to be your wife again.
This guy's giving me ideas.
At the very heart of Christmas is love. When we hold that love in our hearts, it warms us. Not only the cold days of December, but the whole year round. I'm Muriel Sterling. Merry Christmas, everyone.